Welcome, my name is Ryan Boyd and I'm one of the directors here at Integral Financial. Now I've been in financial services for approximately 14 years, starting at a very young age. And one thing I've desperately wanted to do is create some training videos to help people make the right decision with their mortgage. So here goes, this is the first session, and what we're going to do on this session is simply cover off very quickly product types. It's quite easy because there's only two main variations now. The first option is fixed rate. As the title suggests, means the rate is fixed. It's literally as easy as that. So your rate is guaranteed not to change during your time period. Now just to advance that a little, time period. What I mean by that is that the rate will not change during a 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, maybe even 20-year period. There's many variations out there. Have a look and see what you think would be suitable for you and your circumstances. So fixed rate gives you stability and protection. That's it. Variable rate, slightly more complex because there's more variations of variable. So let's start with tracker rate. Tracker means that the interest rate offered will track the Bank of England base rate. Now the Bank of England base rate is reviewed each and every single month by the Monetary Policy Committee. This could mean that your rate goes up or the rate could come down. So it's important that you keep an eye on the markets and have a good understanding of where things are. Because if rates do change, for better or for worse, it's going to have an impact on your financial circumstances and your disposable income. So that's tracker. The other variable rate is called a discount. And discount simply means that instead of tracking the Bank of England base rate, your rate will be discounted from the lender's standard variable rate. You could say there may be slightly higher risk with that because it's less transparent. As I've just mentioned, the Bank of England base rate is reviewed each and every single month. Banks and building societies keep a close eye on their discounted rates, but it could change more frequently and it could change more violently than the Bank of England base rate. It's not to say it will do, but it's one thing to be aware of. Either way, there's no right or wrong solution. Go with your gut, seek professional advice from a qualified advisor, and I'm sure you'll make the right decision. Now just to go a bit further into variable, there's several other things I'd like to point out. With variable rate products, a lot of people have got this misconception that there's no penalty to pay to get out of it, like there would be with a fixed. Well, that's not necessarily true. Variable rates will generally tie you in for periods of 2, 3 or 5 years. You don't find lenders will offer time periods for much longer than that because of the risk associated with it. If interest rates were to go up dramatically, clients could be in a position where they couldn't afford the payment. There is an option called term or lifetime, and those options are related to the benefit of having no penalties at all. So the rate would be discounted from the lender's variable rate or follow the Bank of England base rate by way of a tracker with no penalties. So the rate would continue for the life of the mortgage with no reversionary rate and no penalties. So it gives you more freedom. Does that make sense? Good, hopefully so. If not, contact a local advisor, bank, building society, broker, intermediary for more information and find out more. Final two things, capped and collar. Not so common in today's mortgage market, but going back, turn the clock back quite some time ago when I first started my career, capped and collar were kind of brought into the market and quite popular, almost hybrid products. Capped means that your rate has a ceiling level, so your rate will not go beyond a certain level. So it gives you a slight bit of confidence in knowing that, okay, if the rate was up to a certain level, it's not going to go beyond that. It's important for you, if you choose that style of product, that you can afford the payment at that cap level. The collar, easiest way to remember is by a shirt collar, really cheesy I know, but it means that the rate will only come down to a certain level. In today's market, it's quite common for lenders to impose a collar within their tracker or discounted products, because if the rate were to go into a minus position, lenders would obviously be at a loss. It's massively important that you always check your mortgage illustrations for all the details. The illustrations will break down the payable rate, monthly payment, reversionary rate, and now also look at what the cost would be based on rates as high as 10%. Remember, your mortgage is for much longer than the product will last for, so it's important that you can afford to maintain the payments beyond the fixed rate, tracker rate or discounted period. So that's it. So fixed rate, stability and protection of payment. Variable rates, you've got tracker, you've got discount. Slightly higher risk. It's not to say they're not the right solution for you. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I hope that you can walk away from it and feel like you've gained something. And apologies for my dulcet tones. And hopefully you'll watch the next videos that we're about to make and put up for you. Thanks again and enjoy your day.
Oh, teach me, Master, Master, teach me.